One of the things, funny enough, I was thinking about was we talk about your head.
Aye.
Your head, the felony's head, the hutty's head. But you don't talk about fair head.
No. No, there's certain places you just, I don't want to say it's no allude, but it's not accurate to say fair head. It's fair head.
Yes. We're going to hear a wee yarn about numbers today, Charlie.
Aye, well, new numbers can be a funny thing.
It's not an exact science in Ulster-Scots.
No, it's far fate. It's all sort of open-ended. Yin, okay. Twa, maybe. After that, it gets a bit...
Well, I'd say twa-three.
Aye, twa-three, I would put an R on and say twa-three.
Yes.
But that suggests 2 or 3. If somebody's giving you 7 or 8 or something on a bag, it's still twa-three.
Yes.
It's one of them things. What do you call it? A universal fatting. We used to get them on the waterboard, and what it actually meant was the fact that nothing.
It does.
Well, it's supposed to.
Wales does.
Wales does.
I would say you're going up then maybe to a whin.
A whin again. You know, how do you define whin? That could be a clather. That could be hurried little.
When you get above a whin, that would be a brave whin, Charlie.
That could be a... there's another thing. Or a good whin. That's how it goes. No, I think we're an inexact sort of folk.
Yes.
And we'll get close and that does us.
So a brave whin, and we think then that would maybe go up into a clatter.
I think a clatter would be the next thing.
And you would use that pretty much on anything.
Oh, did you would? You could do a clatter of beasts, or a clatter of boxers, or... You know, no, it fits most things.
A clatter of wains.
Oh, dinny tack. You didn't want to clatter of wains when you at my age.
You want a clatter of grand wains.
Clatter of grand wains, because they get him.
And there's somebody else has to worry about them.
I didn't know about that, man. I think you worry more about them than you did about your own.
If you were actually being sent out for peats, which happened in the winter time.
Indeed.
You'd have got an armful.
Aye.
And that would have been what would have fitted.
That's what sort of lay comfortably on your arm. And the crook of your arm, if you like.
Yes. Now tell us this, what about a lock?
A lock, aye, that's again.
That's a bigger number.
I think it is. Aye, because you say, there are a lot of bills still doing that field there, but you want to get in and gather them up.
No, that would be a job.
That's a job.
In my experience, people would say he had a brave lot of drink in him.
Aye. Funny, I've seen boys like that. At the start, I couldn't figure out what was wrong with them.
The other thing that I would say, when you go above the clatter of the lock, you would sometimes say, would you ever say a parcel?
Aye, parcel of rogues in the nation. Where did that come from, I wonder?
know, I'm not
hey,
sure.
tell me, that's still 3D thing.
I think it's hard to put an exact number against the Ulster-Scots number, because as you say, they're open-ended, they're flexible.
Aye, they didn't really stand to a definition. You define it 2 or 3, I define it 7 or 8. It's just the way the thing is.
Yes.
But I think it's magical because it's that way.
I think people get to know what it means exactly or inexactly.
Inexactly, aye. I know, folks happy enough with it. We grew up with it. Well, not everybody did, but we did.
I mind my mother telling me the terrible trouble she had with my granny.
Right.
It's not unusual to hear of a mother-in-law and a daughter-in-law.
Conflict of interest.
But she was determined to make my mother a better baker than she was. And my mother was always telling me how upsetting all that was, because Granny's recipes were all exactly, or generally the same.
Aye.
It was a gopinful of this, a gopinful of that, a big gopinful,
Aye.
a half gopinful, a wee gopinful, a double gopinful.
Indeed.
The difficulty was that my granny's gopinfuls was a different size than my mother's.
It's that open-ended thing. Could we say it can be what you want it to be or need it to be without fear of contradiction?
Well, what I would say about the gopinfulls is my mother eventually worked out it wasn't so much the size of your gopinfull, it was how you blended the gopinfulls together.
Yes.
And as long as you were sticking with the same gopinfull, it
You-
worked all
you
right.
cracked it then. Aye, the goping for no being the be all and end all.
Yes.